left arm goes forward, but more downward. And the right hand is almost go forward. Okay. As long as I can see, you are doing correctly. How do you feel? You feel a little bit that way?
I think I'm like there is that push-pull, but I've kind of fought against it before. I didn't think, going like this, it would cause me to do that. So I try to, kind of pull back. But now
Yeah, you use the arm muscle to pull back. It's naturally already this stage, this hand goes more like this way, and this one goes more like this way. So anyway, as we practice more and more, probably you will get that feeling also. And that is exactly what is called the chakin-shibori. So if you are not really holding it, then this will distance between the two hands widens, more like a slip. This hand slips probably. That's the way you feel. But since this one is stopping, therefore feel little tension between the two, and then this will become. This one I checked with the Sato Nariaki sensei, and he said yes, my hand slips too. So I'm very confident if you have a right action. So in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is the chakin-shibori is also partly made by the feet fingers. So it's also the feet action to a certain extent. And therefore, going backward is exactly the same action. And it's very important to have our mind always go forward in kendo. However, in order to make sure our movement is right, the moving back is also a good practice. And probably everybody has enough room to try to go backwards instead of forward. So actually, I don't want to. I have to be little careful, but so far we go this way, but with the same foot finger action, we can go and of course, when we do this, you have a cut. So could you try backward cut? This time, if you can, try to cut the men, hiki-men. But if you have a space, you have a concern about the space, then you can try hiki-gote or either way. But if you have space, enough space in your back, then try hiki-men and try to use the same action. But initially, you can just try without finger action. And then you use the finger action. Finger action means the finger action of feet, and see whether you feel different in your movement.
I think it's so weird when I have to engage my toes. I can't relax my hand.
Okay.
I think it's kind of weird.
Well, that becomes your natural habit.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
I try to do both ways and relax my hand, and I can only do it when I'm not using my toes.
Yeah. So please try two ways. One is with the emphasized finger action, and the other is the without so much finger action, and see you feel difference or not. And once you test it, could you come and tell us whether you feel or you don't?
ちょっとまだ感じられないんですけど。
じゃあ、ひろみさん、両方をやってください。
はい。
それで、やる前にどっちかを言ってください。
じゃあ最初は指を曲げないでやります。
はい。
2回目いきます。
はい。 There are 3 judges. Do you want her to show us again?
Oh, I thought the hitting sound on the second one was louder. It was more powerful.
Already there's a judgment. But Hiromi-san, could you try again?
The first one is no finger action. Second one is with finger action.
Right.
はい。difficult.
Yeah, again, I feel like the quality of the sound is different. It was much stronger, like much stronger explosion on the hitting sound.
Well, which one is stronger?
Number 2.
Number 2. And looks like Lu-san agrees, right? How about Akko-san?
Hi, I
Yeah.
think so too.
So you passed the test, Hiromi.
ありがとうございます。
So without knowing yourself so much, your action is different. And that's a very good sign. So right now, we can tell the difference, but once you get used to the second one, then it just like Scott said, it will be difficult to show both ways, but we just learn the good ones, all right? And not only that, around this action, actually, the second one, the chest and also lower abdomen opens up. So we, without recognizing, we swallow more air. So we have less likely get out of breath with the second action. And this one, you can feel quite well when the air is kind of a little chilly. I do this action first thing every morning, so the air is still chilly. Then I feel more air went in my body. And so I can feel the difference of how much air went in my body. So like, you know, it's hot right now, so maybe you can't feel it, but if it's a little chilly, it can really go in. So, all right. So now you know there's a different. So you can use the same technique for hiki-do, for example, or, well, hiki-waza is not the best kendo waza, so we can try the Suriage-men, but did you have a chance to see the Koda Sensei's YouTube? I put it up on my Tamano Kendo Research and Clinic. Who has seen it and who?
I looked at it, and he does a different
Then
and technique.
Who didn't see it? Oh, okay. The reason I put it up there is it's a good lesson. And Koda-sensei himself is showing us. So please take a look. And there, Koda-sensei is saying, if you do suriage and hit, that's too late. So Koda-sensei is more or less saying Suriage-men, but it's more like the Suriage halfway and second half, Suriage in the first half of the swing up, your main swing, and hit with the second one. So this is Koda-sensei's Suriage. Of course, he shows who to, but he is saying nowadays the speed is quite fast. Therefore, we don't really have time to do this. So Koda-sensei is saying Suriage to this point and continue to cut. So that is what we should try. And of course, as I said, the best example is shown in the YouTube. So, but here, let's try. So, little bit of the just instead of just swing up and go, more like in your mind, add suriage motion, shinogi action. As you swing up, or let me say, as you bring shinai step up to the highest point. So during this period, we already it's not really a suriage. It's more like the opponent comes, but opponent's sword is diverted. Opponent tried to hit me, but this shinogi action will divert like this. So we just continue to finish our men. So that's more like the case. So start have a good kamae. And during that time, opponent is coming, cutting head, but our sword is in the middle, just a shinogi. So the opponent's sword diverted this way, we just cut. So could you try that kind of the men? So use the little shinogi action when you are swing up. and then go straight to cut opponent men. And again, I shouldn't do it with the feet finger action. This one with the feet finger action. No, not the arm action.